But speaking of fan members, recently we had some fan members show up.
Yes.
Some new fan members who they're actually part of a bigger fam. They're some sort of like smart like gang, like, you know, I guess you would say, you know, if you would have to, if you had some kind of nature gang. Would you say, Tabrin?
I don't know. It's not like you describing like Captain Planet or something like that.
Well, they are Earth Gang.
Oh.
Yeah, so Earth Gang, they are a rap duo. Earth Gang and Benji. But
And
Earth Gang is a rap duo that is part of Dreamville. They create awesome music, rap music, singing, pop, a little bit of country, like everything.
Type of genre you can think of.
Any type of genre you could think of. Benji was on the hooks. He is a great rap artist, singer. He's a beast. They both showed up to the couches here. What you call it, the comfy couches?
The comfy couch.
The cozy couch.
The cozy couch.
Thank you. I knew I messed up there. But to promote their song Swing, that is on Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Correct.
You know?
Don't wink.
It is. I'm like, look, we already did the commercial, so I don't gotta remember too much.
That's true.
That was out, but yeah, can we show a clip of when they were on with us?
Yeah, let's do it.
I probably did like 3 verses for that song. The first one I did was all Spider-Man puns, 16 bars. Talk a little more about like the concept of what Spider-Man represent. Don't just be like hitting them on the head. Hey, Uncle Ben. You know what I'm saying? Just going crazy.
Is it difficult to like pull back when you like kind of like make that
Nah,
decision?
because at least at the very least you know what the song is about. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, keep, it's like a Rubik's Cube. You just keep flipping it around. You know what I'm saying?
I really like how many like styles are on that song. Like you got like some rock influences. It sounds like some country a bit. Then you go into the rap bag. How did y'all come with that kind of collaboration? Like what was in y'all's heads when y'all were making that?
Man, D-Miles started it with the beat. The beat was just, you know what I'm saying, high octane.
Yeah.
That's so fire,
That was so
y'all.
fire.
I've already had a chance to watch it, and I want to tee y'all up for a question since y'all did the interview. How did
Really?
it sort of feel like to talk to them? And it was this was done like before the game came out, chat. But like, how did it feel? Like, what was that like for you guys?
Man, first of all, shout out to Laura McCraney over at Disney. She's a good friend of mine who approached me about this opportunity, and she saw our stuff and really liked it, thought it would be a good fit. Man, I mean, personally for me, it just really felt like, I don't know, it felt really good to be around people who are like really high in their career and their profession, and for them to be kind of like almost on like equal footing with us in the sense of like talking to us, talking games, talking Spider-Man, their music, and it just felt like almost kind of like validating to be like, yeah, man, like
Absolutely.
they feel us, they feel
Yeah.
space. You know?
I completely agree because we were joking around that like what are we gonna do if like we asked a question they'd be like, man, who are these dudes? So we were joking like they would do that, but honestly, like once the conversation got started, once they walked in, they was ready to hop on the sticks.
Yeah.
We was playing Mortal Kombat.
Yep. Street Fighter.
They want Street Fighter 6 tough. They're like,
we was playing, and I got to play Madden. So like it was like super dope to just like, it wasn't even an interview. We were just having a conversation like we would with anybody, and it felt so real. So it was just, it was super dope. It was like validating to what we have here and how like we've created a space that like anybody from like musicians to artists to like the elite that can come here and just like chill and like have a conversation that they've had before. And it was super dope experience, and y'all definitely gotta check that out. Going live after this.
Yeah. It's gonna be live very soon. So definitely stay tuned. It's going live on our YouTube, youtube.com/@GWB show. It's also on our link tree that Nightbot has been sending in Twitch. So definitely check that out. It's the full interview. We talk about a lot of things. Obviously, we talk about the song, but then we go into anime, Spider-Man villains, some old school retro stuff.
Yep, all the creators that's going to Japan. Like we was talking about everything. So like we touched on everything, and it just felt so easy and natural. That was the dopest part about it.
Yeah, and it's like that's what this space is for, right? Like
Yes.
that's what it's about. Like we're here to like not just talk to like our community. Obviously, like you guys are the heart of what we do, but also like other people who don't always get that opportunity to talk about that side of themselves, you know, like we're all nerdy at heart, you know, so like definitely want to like celebrate that and not be ashamed, because I feel like especially for like me, like a girl, like I feel like it was always like, what, you play games, like what's up, like, so I think like in that industry, like it's very accepted and welcoming, and so it's really dope that y'all got to do that. So congratulations on an exclusive. Like it feels like an exclusive. I know they did like an Amazon Music interview like a couple days ago.
Come on, that's all
I know. Come on, and
It
was on the front page of Twitch, but they didn't talk about that type of stuff. They didn't talk about gaming. They talked about just music. So it's like, this was dope, like for sure.
It was super dope, and it felt like, you know, they had a good time. Like they seemed like they were down to pull up again. So yeah,
we'll take you up on that.
And we'll take you up. Come back anytime. Hey, Johnny Venus, you beat me in Madden. I let you in because you know I wanted you to feel good, you know. But we got anytime you want to come back, bro. Anytime you want to come back, you know these hands rated E for everyone, bro.
That's right.
You know.
If you had a pull string,
there's a snake in my boot.
I will say, Jordy, though, I do have a question that I want to reverse to you. I mean, like, do you have any, especially, you know, coming from a host such as yourself, you have been around lots of famous people.
Come on now.
You know, people
of
brand status. Okay. Have I?
Check the resume.
Check the resume. You know what I'm saying?
Google me.
Yeah, Google me, please.
I'm
Please
just
Google
kidding.
her.
I'm just
Friends and family, baby. So I want to know, like, how, like, first your perspective on us, because we, you know, we have not been in that position too often, right? And did you have any like tips for like further, you know, situations, hopefully that you're here for as well? You know, when you're talking to people, you know, in that celebrity status.
Oh, so like my advice. So I think that the biggest thing that I've learned doing interviews is to research in advance. Like people underestimate the power of either reading somebody's tweets, Googling, Google me facts, but also like just pouring through tweets to see what they've said, reading previous interviews people have done, if they have spoken out on their own social platforms, just because those type of little bits and details, a lot of interviews don't really bring up. People just scratch the surface, you know? I think that a lot of like the best interviews also have like really good follow-up questions. So like, you know, especially about like, how did you feel after you got that done? Like, what was that like? What was that light bulb moment? Or, you know, how does it feel like now, you know, you dreamt of this one day, like now you're here. Have you ever gone back and looked at some of the pictures you've taken, some of the notes you've written and reflected on that, you know? Because that puts people in a space of like, you know, I did that and I'm here, and you care about why I'm doing it, not just what I'm doing.
Right.
And I think that's always more important, because a lot of the people like Earth Gang, they do this with purpose. Like they're passionate. And like I think always keeping yourself out of the interview, like don't interject too much. Like I think you can add some color and your own feedback, but don't make it about you. And you guys didn't do that at all. Like I thought it was chill. Like obviously the guys were chill. Like y'all said it was like a conversation. It felt like I was like sitting in the audience listening to you guys, and I didn't feel like I was interrupting. Like, so the interview was great. I thought y'all did great, and I think like, you know, it's just a skill set that you develop, you know, over time. So I don't think it's an overnight thing. I think it just happens. So anybody that wants to host, like, just start doing it, like get more reps, you know, and it'll come. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exclusive advice.
I ain't gonna lie. I wrote on one of my index cards, listen, in big bold. Like, cause I have a tendency to try and like, oh, here's a joke. So I put on there, listen. Like, make sure. Listen.
Yeah. No, good. I mean,
read the room.
Right.
Read the room.
I feel like naturally you do a great job of reading
me
the
too.
room and doing that stuff. So I would definitely not be worried. But yeah, you guys go check that out after the pod. Again, up on our YouTube.
Yes, do
But
that.
moving on, just really quick, I want to do a few submit your clips. Get that water. A few submit your clips. Mr. 00 Everett put some clips on our submit your clip on Discord, and why I did 2 of his clips, right? I did a double. And the reason I did it is because he played with quite a few other Discord members, fam members on there.
I do see a few names that look very familiar.
Yeah.
In the chat. I do. I'm not looking up. I see them.
Exactly. So, Mr. Kadeem, can we play the first one?
That was actually pretty dope. I played it yesterday. It's downloaded and everything, man. It's actually it's not half bad, man.
He is wildin', yo. Girl, it's not you, it's me. I gotta get around what I need. Whoa.
Whoa. Come on, man. Yo. Y'all come on, man.
I need me a 4XL white tee right now,
man.
Was that Rome who said that?
Oh no, but wipe me down.
Cause I'm on. Yo, shout out to 00 Everett. I don't know if I put the other one in there.
You did.
I did put the other one in there. Yeah. First of all, your camera is dope. You know, I was talking to Jordan about her camera work from streaming. I love the camera. I think Rome was in there. I think RJ was in there. I love when the fam like gets together.
Yeah, that's definitely, and that's why we gotta get a tournament, getting all of us in there. You know, I love it. I love when we. You know,
Wait, are you competing? You're gonna compete too in the tournament?
I don't compete. I just win.
Oh. Oh. Well, my team is gonna win then. You're talking like that.
Yeah, because you were on my team.
Oh, okay. We're teammates.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
Doesn't because they've talked about this in the Discord a lot. Like, doesn't this Fall Guys now have like a team, like a squad, multiplayer game mode?
Yeah, they do.
Right.
You said Fall Guys?
Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to do that. I feel like that would be really fun. Like a fun time. It's
free.
$3.99. Yeah. But yeah, so Everett has another one. I think a few of our members were in this stream as well. And it's a little bit of a reaction. So
happy Halloween for this one, by the way.
Happy Halloween.
Is it scary? Oh, is this Chris?
Mans went out like freaking Denzel in Training Day, bro. Thank you, GDP. Thank you, GDP.
Sorry for the loud audio on that.
Yeah, no, you good. I didn't expect it to be that loud. But shout out GDP, another one. Actually, a former shout out person, a highlight. What did I call him? But a former person we highlighted, Game Boy Prime.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was funny. So I guess 00 Everett had on the notifications like everybody hates Chris, like just normally. I guess on there, and that was Chris Rock.
That was
Saw.
Chris Rock and Spiral.
Spiral.
Yeah. It was I think the movie right before, because Saw 10 just came out.
Yeah.
So this was like Saw 9.
Yeah.
With Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
You never saw it?
No.
You didn't miss much, to be fair.
Honestly, Chris Rock has just shown up in some roles where I'm just like, really?
I mean, to be fair, like, you know, them doing like kind of a horror, like, dramatic film. Me and Lee talked about it earlier. We're just like, it's kind of hard to take the, you know.
Like, even when he was in Fargo playing a gangster, I was like, Chris Rock? Of all the people?
Yeah, that scene right there, I haven't seen any of that movie besides that scene, and I could not take that seriously.
That's the problem with it.
I was like, is this a parody?
Yeah, like you just can't. You know.
Rome said it was a Tubi movie.
A Tubi movie. Yes, it was given Tubi movie heavily. But shout out to those clips and shout out to the fam. You know.
Yeah, I love that.
Exactly. No, we have our Discord. Nightbot is in there giving the links and stuff. But like, show up to our Discord and be a part of the fam, the community. We have lots of events. We have questions of the day. We game, and we're always trying to keep it more active and participate.
Yeah, definitely facts.
Facts. So, I can't wait for this. This is one of my favorite type of conversations.
Here we go.
Yeah, we have a hot takes, our hot takes section, and we have some Goaty talks.
Goaty.
Just do the second one.
You said just do the second one?
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna cover it all.
It is going to cover it all, but I think asking about Spider-Man 2 in particular, because that is the most recent huge game that's come out. You know, probably definitely bigger than Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is a great game. There have been a lot of people, at least when it came out, being like, "This is definitely the game of the year."
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, Jordy, what you think?
So I have not beat Spider-Man 2 yet. I am at almost 50% completion, fully, not just like the main mission. Yeah, I think I don't want to say what I just wrapped up, just in case somebody's not there. So
like me.
Yeah, exactly. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning, but you spoil it anyway. But no, so oh gosh, you guys. So this is gonna lead right into my thoughts on like what game I think will win Game of the Year. But without saying the game I think that I would pick, I don't feel like Spider-Man is gonna be Game of the Year. Yeah, look at Kadeem, like just doubling down. Like I think it's a great game. I think there's a lot of elements of it that are just fantastic. I think the story is great for where I'm at so far. I think the side questing is good. I think there's no load times, like fast travel. It's literally fast. There's no load screen. Like it just feels fluid. I think the fighting is good. I think everything about it is fantastic and well done. And I think it's one of the best like superhero games. But as far as Game of the Year, the competition this year
It's stacked.
so stacked. And the fact, I feel like a lot of these games were like COVID pushbacks. So everything came in 2023 and it's so good. So I don't think it's going to happen. Like, no, I don't.
I agree. I mean, I don't know if it's a hot take, but this could be the best video game year ever.
Yeah.
It could very well be. Like, I mean, it's one of those that like, you could say it, you can probably disagree with it, but you're like, yeah, you got kind of a point. Like, you can see why someone said it, because it's been heat after heat after heat, and trust me, my wallet fills me.
And the backlog fills it too.
Yes, like, and you know, I know Kadeem, you can add a hard drive, but I keep having to delete stuff because my hard drive can't hold it.
You need to put a hard drive in that PS5.
Yeah,
and you need a PC. Play them on PC.
Yeah.
Look at y'all.
That's so funny because everybody would be like,
"What's your specs?"
Yeah, games are way better on PC. But I was like, is it better on your PC?
Right,
right. Can your
That's
PC
a fact.
handle it?
That's a fact. There is a lot of truth to that.
There's a lot more variables when you throw on that PC.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And as a person who I just bought a new graphics card that's like kind of newer, like it's a 4070 Ti, which is like
pretty damn new.
Ooh,
yeah.
You came with Lifelex.
New. I know. I just bought a 4080 as well, so I'm excited.
Shit! Oh, she said what? She said
Not even lighter flex. That's big flex.
That's big flex.
That's big flex.